So how to make a friend as an adult. I made another video titled how to make friends after high school, but I wanted to then make another one specifically for adults. I mean, both are kind of for adults, but this one I'm gonna go more in depth because um this is a skill no one teaches us growing up, right? I remember for me, my parents, they would just say, hey, go talk to that person, or hey, go make friends with them. And I'm like, but I don't know what to say. And I was like super shy and all that. And I'm like, I don't want to talk to people, And so growing up, it like that stuck with me. And becoming an adult, it's like I had no friends. And I'm like, what the hell? What, like, who do I talk to, right? Specifically, friends who are like-minded, who want to grow, especially if you're the type of person that you want to grow in life. You don't want to stay at the same place, each time hang out and be like, hey, you want to just drink beer and play video games, whatever. And like, if you want more out of life, so you have to find new friends. And it's like each part of the life that you get to, it's like you have to maybe change some of the friends in your circle, right? Like some people come, go, whatnot. So having the skill of making friends anytime you want, it's like so valuable. And for me, I mean, this is a skill that I've been practicing and learning about, like, I don't know, maybe past 5-6 years. So I'll share with you the main things that sticks out to me, but obviously I can't share all of it in like 5-6 minutes, So if you want more, if you want specific details, because each person, like, you might be different in terms of your expression, your personality than someone else, right? So if you want specific, like chatting one-on-one, then you could reach out as well, right? And I'm not a coach. I don't charge like hourly coaching fee, whatever. So I'm just here to chat as a friend, right? Feel free to reach out. But one of the main things I realized as an adult is just being vulnerable, right? Like that part of like opening up the stuff that you're doing or that you're experiencing or the fears that you have and whatnot that you don't want other people to feel or you don't want other people to know about you because you're like fear of judgment and all that. But what I realized is the stuff you're going through, it's like everyone else is going through the same. Like the fact that I'm making this video right now and I'm like how to make friends as an adult, and whether you're an adult and whatnot and you're watching this, that means you're going through the same thing. But now imagine if I was like, oh, I don't want to talk about this, I'm embarrassed that I didn't know how to make friends, whatnot. So you wouldn't be here watching it. And I guess many people resonate with my videos. It's because I just share what I've been through. And I'm from Iran. Like I grew up with no internet. Like I didn't even know YouTube was a thing. So learning about what YouTube is, I look at it as like a place where I could share about myself and just making more friends, right? Like I'll be honest, part of me making YouTube videos and hoping that some people would watch and then I'll get to meet those people in person. It's just because I want to make more friends. Like just because I grew up so many years of my life without any, right? So I definitely resonate with you on that point. Is like I also struggle with that. So if you just go up to, I mean, the easiest way is find activities you like, whether you like playing piano, playing soccer, playing basketball, any sports you like, whether you like painting and stuff, just whatever you enjoy. Find look that up. Look up, like, let's say you're into playing basketball, look up like basketball meetups. If you're into soccer, look up soccer meetups. If you're into painting meetups, right? Just whatever you want, and then search meetup after or network after or whatever. And what's funny, there's an app called Meetup, MEETUP, and there's an event in there that's like introverts making friends or something like that. Like there's a group of shy people for shy people. Like if you're shy, you go there to make friends. It's interesting, right? So there's already so many groups like that out there. So I would suggest download the Meetup app, download Eventbrite. But Eventbrite is more so networking, business, things like that. Meetup is more so like I went on a hiking with some of the people. It's like a hiking meetup. It's more like activity based, right? Or it might be at a restaurant and people are like, just having a drink and chatting or whatever it might be. So I would suggest start there. And Also, another big tip, this is so simple and small that no one does it, at least no one that I've told to, and I've told this to a lot of people, and I've told them this was one of the main keys that I was able to, like, now I'm at a point where I just, any place I go, you point at a person, I could just go talk to them, get their number, set a meeting with them, and just become friends. I got to that level, and this was a crucial part to that. And that was just like when you go to the grocery store and whatnot, you're checking out. Many of us like just stand there, like silent, waiting for the person to check it out, and then we pay and go. But just like ask the person, hey, it's been a busy day, huh? And like say it with like a laughing tone, and you'd be surprised how they open up. And just that alone, keeping that going, like, hey, how's it, how's it going? Like, busy day, huh? And then they talk, and then most of the time I don't even know what to say after that, then I'll be quiet after that. But just getting that conversation going, and there were times, all right, here's another tip. As an adult, it might be embarrassing. Again, you have to be okay with being embarrassed, because you have to understand this is like a stepping stone to something that you're gonna become better at. So you're not gonna go through this embarrassment in the future, but you have to go through it now to get better. But something I used to tell people is like, I used to literally tell them, hey, I suck at having conversations. What do you normally say to keep a conversation going? Or what do you normally ask someone to keep a conversation going? And also, I would look up online questions, icebreaker questions to ask people, or like things like that, just so I could have a few, and then I would go test it out. And then most of the time, even if I didn't know how to keep the conversation going, just starting it was like a key thing, right? So definitely, I gave you a few really good tips in here. And again, we think that success in life, success in whatever aspect we want here, let's say success in making friends, it's like we think it's something complicated, but it's always the simple stuff. But you have to do the simple stuff over and over until someone looks at you and they're like, damn, that person's an expert. But it's like, no, you just mastered the basics so well that you just like do it effortlessly, right? Like Michael Jordan mastered the basics of basketball, and he could do it so effortlessly, right? Like Bruce Lee, right? His quote was like, I don't fear the man that knows 10,000 kicks that he practiced one. I definitely fear the man that, has practiced one kick 10,000 times, right? Like that's mastering the basics. So simple stuff. Again, for me, it started with just grocery store, asking them, hey, busy day, huh? Boom, that's it. Like so simple. But then that led me to just being more comfortable saying hi to strangers. And then at some point, a switch flipped in my mind, and I realized, oh, all these other people, you watching this, you're just like me in another life. And I was like, if I were you and someone were to approach me, how would I feel? And I was like, I would feel good. I actually appreciate the person reaching out to me. And then I was like, okay, then let me start doing that to other people, and other people appreciated it because they felt the same way. So for you, ask yourself, if someone approaches you, how would you feel? And if your answer is like, I'll be annoyed, I'll be like, dude, get away, then that's what if you approach people, that's the vibe they're gonna give you. So you have to, in your mind, get to a point where if someone were to approach you, you're like, I would love that. And then when you approach other people, they're gonna get the same, give you the same energy back. Does that make sense? So I know I went into a lot of different few things, but just keep it simple and watch this video again and write down the main points for you that seems easy as a first step, and then just go to the next step after that. And then leave a comment of what you got out of it, or what videos you want me to make that'll help you. And I'll definitely make videos based on what you guys want to watch. So if you got something out of it, make sure to subscribe and whatnot. And then if you want to reach out one-on-one, I have my Instagram, Facebook, whatnot in my description. And I have like 2 calls with 2 of the people who watch my videos reached out, and I'm just gonna hop on a call, say what's up, and just chat. So if you want to chat, let's do it. But yeah, hope you got something out of this, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.